Hello, my name is Dayan Siebra, and today this video is specifically made for you who want to learn a little bit more about the thyroid gland. Iodine and thyroid. This is a topic, a huge controversy in the world, in the medical world, in blogs and on health websites. Oh, everyone has to take iodine. Everyone doesn't have to take it. So today in this video, you will really know if you should take iodine, what iodine is used for, and what the thyroid is, how to manage hypothyroidism, and which foods can improve your thyroid function, which foods can worsen your thyroid and your hormones. All the cells in our body need energy, but for them to function properly, they require the thyroid hormone to work effectively, especially a hormone known as T3. Without the thyroid working, you start to have a slow metabolism, more sluggish, and that's why many people gain weight and don't know the reason. The thyroid working excessively, you experience extreme weight loss. A person who can't gain weight starts losing hair, starts having insomnia, tachycardia. So many people have these issues and don't realize they have them. If you take the time to evaluate, around 50% of the people in the world generally have some thyroid issue or another, even if it doesn't show up in medical tests. Your thyroid gland is not operating in an optimal manner. There are certain foods that assist and others that interfere with the proper functioning of your thyroid gland. So you need to be aware of which foods will help prevent thyroid diseases and others that will assist you, especially if you already have thyroid issues. Help you not to worsen, to halt, to stabilize your issue. Now, there's something few people know, few doctors know, few doctors tell their patients. It's a condition called subclinical hypothyroidism, meaning it's that person who gets tests done every year, T3, T4, TSH, which is a blood test. Everything comes back normal, but the thyroid is tired. The metabolism is slow. So we have criteria to evaluate the thyroid, which then leads to a diagnosis called subclinical hypothyroidism, meaning that person whose tests come back normal, but the thyroid is tired. It's like a stove on low flame. So to begin this tale, just so you can grasp it, for the thyroid to operate properly, we must have iodine. And what are the dietary sources of iodine? Mainly marine fish such as salmon, sardines, tuna, seaweed, and the usual, the egg. The egg contains everything. The egg has everything. And when we discuss iodine, many people think it only benefits the thyroid gland. Look, 20% of iodine is found in the skin, 32% in the muscles, 35% in fat, and the remaining iodine goes to the glandular system, breasts, prostate, ovaries, and thyroid gland. But there is something, a fear in the medical community, a fear among people called iodophobia, which is a fear of giving iodine to people. Have you ever seen a doctor who prescribed iodine for you? It's very rare. In Brazil, we had a deficiency of iodine and developed something known as endemic goiter, meaning there was a period when thyroids enlarged to produce more hormones due to iodine deficiency, and our salt was iodized, and perhaps there was an excess of iodine. Therefore, this is the topic I wanted to address. We need to be cautious about both iodine deficiency and excess. It's not about giving iodine to everyone as if it were a magic formula, because a trend has emerged where everyone thinks they need to use iodine, and it's not like that. Some people require iodine while others do not. What is needed is a thorough medical evaluation. So let's discuss iodine in the thyroid. What does the thyroid do with iodine? Thyroid hormones need iodine, but for iodine to help in forming these thyroid hormones within the thyroid gland, it requires other elements. It needs thyroglobulins and thyroperoxidases, but this is not something you need to know. Then you begin to understand why some individuals have thyroiditis, autoimmune thyroid issues, meaning they destroy their own thyroid gland. These are autoimmune thyroiditis cases caused by antibodies, antithyroglobulins, and antithyroperoxidases, and this prevents the production of thyroid hormones. The thyroid gland produces two main types of hormones. We will discuss these two, T3 and T4. Among them, T3 is the more active hormone, and there is the inactive form, T4, which needs to convert to T3 to become active. So the proportion in the body works like this. For every 5 T4, we have 1 T3. So the one that enters the cells of the entire body causing reactions is indeed T3. T4 must transform into T3. I think it's good that this video can even help medical students understand this a bit, because when I was a student, I didn't understand it very well. Now, to observe this conversion of the T4 hormone into T3, You also need some substances such as selenium, which is found in Brazil nuts, cashew nuts, and also in eggs. Selenium is also found in meats. If you lack iodine in your body, you can't produce thyroid hormones. Now, if you also have an excess of iodine, the thyroid says, whoa, there's too much here, and it shuts down and doesn't produce hormones either. So if you frequently eat marine products, meat, fish, seaweed, the Orientals eat a lot of seaweed, eggs, you might not even need to eat salt or supplement with iodine. So many people I recommend and prescribe.
Hey you guys, are you enjoying our content? Why I'm asking this? Because according to our channel analysis, 97% of the people who watch us are not subscribed to the channel. Do you believe this? So I sincerely ask, if you have liked our content, subscribe to our channel. Let's make this content reach everyone around the world, and let's make this a healthier world, okay? So subscribe our channel and God bless you.
Folks, 70% of urine iodine samples are in excess because people are taking iodine like this. So you need to measure urinary iodine before giving iodine to everyone indiscriminately. So an excess of iodine can hinder the production of thyroid hormones and also make it difficult to convert T4 into T3, which is the active hormone. And what are the foods that can interfere with the thyroid? Look, this is a surprise for many people. It's the cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, collard greens, yes, even Brussels sprouts indeed, turnips, cabbage, and more. So these substances, these foods, the cruciferous vegetables, contain a substance called glucosinolate, which indirectly interfere with the entry of iodine into the cells of the thyroid gland. So if you already don't consume iodine, don't eat foods containing iodine, and still eat these cruciferous vegetables, these green products, your thyroid really won't function properly. And you might be wondering, but how can something so healthy interfere with my thyroid? And you say, every day we have to eat these green alkaline things. It's true. Now you should eat these cruciferous vegetables, but not raw. You should heat them, steam them, or cook them. These substances are indeed very beneficial because they also contain a compound known as indole 3-carbinol, which is effective in helping to prevent breast cancer. When you consume these cruciferous vegetables cooked, the glucosinolate loses its properties and does not hinder iodine from entering the thyroid cell. And what about soy? I get asked a lot about soy. Soy contains isoflavones. Firstly, Brazilian soy is highly contaminated with pesticides, so I do not recommend it. So soy interferes with those who have thyroid-related problems because isoflavones hinder the production of thyroid hormones and also interfere with the conversion of T4 to T3, which is crucial, as well as any kind of food that contains gluten. Well, I hope this video has helped you understand a bit about the foods that support the thyroid, the foods that hinder the thyroid, and that iodine is beneficial, but it must be medically indicated. Write your comment below if you like this video, give it a like. Comment if you have thyroid issues, if you use Lugol, if you use iodine. Share this video with everyone you know. Live healthily, live passionately, and stay informed.